Climb back on the bus and return to your seat. Soon you're dozing off to the sound of rain spattering on the window beside you. Unfortunately, it's barely an approximation of sleep. The sort of sleep that you slip into so gradually that you don't even know you're asleep until something wakes you up. Plonk it straight, and you realize that your meandering thoughts of the past few minutes have been utterly strange, shadowy tendrils of whispering ideas. Hey, kid, this is your stop, right? That are now totally forgotten. Ugh. What? All ashore that's going ashore? Thanks for traveling Willis Bus Co. Damn. I wonder if I can go back there. Going seems inaccurate. Probably nothing you want here anyway. Hey, I like your hat. Nice weather we're having? He smiles, then looks up and lets the rain splash on his face for a while. Huh. Suits me just fine, I guess. A wise man once said, the rain falls on poor men and rich men alike. Was that before umbrellas were invented, or...? My name's Gus, by the way. Hi, I'm Lee. Pleased to meet you. Lee? Say, you wouldn't have a couple of meat to spare, would you? Yeah, sure. There you go. Oh, thank you very much, Lee. Old Gus won't forget your kindness, you bet. Take her easy, Gus. Gus smiles at you and continues to enjoy getting rained on. That's Grandpa's, or Uncle's thing. Trash can full of trash. Dig through it. Cheap cologne. What's this? Stench armor by 1 until you use another potion. For lease. Please. I think this store sells broken glass and drafts. This building looks perfectly solid. Maybe it's just the people renting it that were condemned. Ew. Given the current conditions, dark and stormy, you probably shouldn't wander into any alleys. I have a fucking flashlight. Some ne'er-do-well has deliberately vandalized this streetlight. Ocean City Watchful Eye. Door to the newspaper office is locked, and the windows are boarded up. Looks like print really is dead. You'd have thought it had at least 7 or 8 more decades left. Yikes. Somebody scratched some weird symbols in the sidewalk here. Like an antenna thing. And then a laser beam. And the U with a dot. Securberus. Building and loan. It's late, bank's closed. Hey, Uncle. The bell over the door jangles as you walk into Murray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up as you enter. Oh, hi, you must be Lee. We don't get that many customers at this time of night. Or at all, really. That's me. Are you expecting me? Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me the letter to mail. My name's Jessica. Oh, jeez. You're soaking wet. Come on in, I'll get you a towel. You walk over to the counter, trying not to drip on any vintage bric-a-brac as Jessica grabs a threadbare bath towel from the shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks. Is Uncle Murray here? His letter wasn't very specific. He isn't. You said that in a kind of ominous way. Where is he? I wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact and said it was going to be a tough one. I told him that he should just get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote that letter and told me to mail it if he didn't come back. Is there something I'm missing here? This is an antique shop, right? You make trying to talk to Great Aunt Ruthie into selling her mother's Chesterfield sound like a deadly spy mission. Yeah, this is gonna take some explaining. Oh, I'm intrigued. Explain away. We don't have a lot of time now, but follow me and I'll give you a quick sketch. Okay. Jessica leads you to a back room furnished with some desks and some strange-looking machinery. Welcome to our back office, the hub of our little operation. I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antiques. Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago, Murray found out that there's a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, hinky. Would be a real understatement. Hinky? Murray called them tainted. Dark magic, real bad mojo, you know, cursed. I mean... For a second, I thought you were making bathtub gin or something. It's no joke. That's what our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques, too, and selling them keeps us in scratch. But really, we're trying to hunt down all these evil doodads and neutralize them so nobody gets hurt. And Uncle Murray went out to get one and never came back? That's the long and short of it yet. What do you say? Are you in? You know what? Fuck it. We ball. I'm up for it. Great. You hear the shop door opening, and after a moment, a goblin pokes her head into the office. Hello? Oh, hey, that's swell timing. Hey, Gabby, Murray's sister's kid showed up. Come meet him. You know what? I go by them. Hi, Gabby. Pleased to meet you. Hi, hello. The pleasure's all Gabby's. Gabby, would you be a dear and carry their luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard? They can sleep there till we find Murray.
You've gotten it.
Gabby picks up your suitcase, carries it through the door at the back of the room. Oh, you're swell. Could really use some sleep. Hey, what's up with this? Whose desk is this? Not Murray's. I keep nagging at him to straighten it up before someone bumps into it and we all have to call the National Guard to dig them out of the avalanche. With curse-proof shovels and a squad of exorcists handy. Anyway, best not to mess with it. Will do. Or won't do. No messages. Nobody you need to call right now. What's up with this desk? Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's up fixing a leak on the roof right now, but he'll be back later tonight. I see. No chess? You cannot even hazard a guess as to what this contraption does. I mean, it's just a salon chair. Duh. There's a kitty. What's the kitty's name? Calliope. Murray got her a couple of years ago. Scritch. Why doesn't Calliope like me? She'll warm up eventually. Try giving her some sardines. She loves those. Do you have any sardines? No, we're all out. You can get some more tomorrow. They have them at the Kolawar surplus store next door. Okay. Open the door. There's just a brick wall behind it. Apparently it goes nowhere. Why? Well, I'm gonna turn in. Good night. Hang on a sec. You can't go to sleep yet. I'm pretty sure I can, but I could do it right here while I'm still standing up. Well, I hate to spring this on you, but there's something we need you to do before the night's over. Oh, swell. What is it? You know the cursed artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is so sketchy, we've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectatron 1000. We've just gotten it up and running since Murray left, and it turned out there's a tainted thing practically right on our doorstep. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's not great. I was gonna have Gabby go get it, but that's why she came over tonight. But since you turned up all out of the blue... No time like the present. I am probably not exaggerating when I say there is literally no time except for the present. What? As in there might not be a future. You won't have far to go. It's just down the other end of the block, if the readings are right. There's the newspaper office that got shut down earlier this year. It should be in there. Well, Gabby'll go with you. She's good in a fight. I'm not unfamiliar with violence. Yeah, well, hopefully it won't come to that, but you never know. Hey, Gabby! Gabby reappears with an expectant grin. Go to the newspaper office with Lee and help them get that hat, okay?
Okay. Gabby is ready for an action. Let's mosey.
An excited sigh? Alright, fine. You said it's a hat? Cursed hat? According to the readout, yeah. A man's fedora, probably. And I'm supposed to, what, just break in and take it? Well, not break exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy at the realtor's office. I'm pretty sure that still counts as breaking and entering. You'll be in and out and back here and in bed before you know it. Oh, well, sweet, let's do it. Oh, Gabby. Gab with Gabby, hell yeah, dude. Hey, Gabby, everything alright?
It sounds like a cat meowing.
Chew the fat. You know, Gabby, it's been a few years since I spent time in Ocean City, but I don't remember it being this rundown.
That is a true thing to say. It used to be much more clean and shiny.
What happened? The economy's terrific everywhere else in the country.
No ideas. Economics is not the house Gabby keeps my wheels in.
Keep shooting the breeze. You're a real firecracker in a fist fight, huh, Gabby?
Haha. Gabby likes fighting and dancing, the best two things. Gabby inviting fight dancing once, but this world was unready for it, maybe 50 years later.
How'd you get mixed up with Murray in the whole antique store deal, Gabby?
Oh, it coincided. Gabby was looking at old clothes and heard over Murray and Jessica talking about a mysterious thing to get. It had an adventure smell. Then Murray said, we're gonna need some muscle for this, and Gabby says Gabby has several muscles, strong ones. And that was what it was. Gabby has been helping since then.
Good on you, Gabby. Have you lived in Ocean City long, Gabby?
Oh yes, all of Gabby's life is here. Gabby's great-great-great-great-grand Gabby came and popped just some blocks over there. Or to popping, as they would say.
Wow, so your family's been here for quite a while, huh?
Yes, 14 years.
I think I remember, like, goblin lore is that they're like spores. Like, when they die, they just pop, and then the spores create new goblins. So you're a flapper, right?
Haha, yes. Gabby flaps all of the time. Gabby's parents flap, too, and Grand Gabby.
But it's only been the style for 7 or 8 years. Alright, goblins, though. Well, you don't live very long, huh?
Depends how you look at for it. Parent Gabby popped up a year and a half ago, but this Gabby basically is that Gabby, and previous ones too. Haha, it's okay. Don't worry too hard to get it. Us goblins think human baby making is super crazy.
Okay. Gabby, let's go. Take a deep breath, unlock the door. Give the key to Gabby for safekeeping. Let's go, Gabs. AP feed. See that, the corner of a note sticking out from under the desk blotter. Tucker, I got you that bottle you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler where Burgess can't find it and rat us out to the Prohees. Under the water cooler, huh? Surely it's not still there, but couldn't hurt to check. Hey, look, a trap door. What are you? Some kind of complicated looking control panel. A green button, red button, big lever knob with a bunch of letters on it, series of colored lights that are all currently off. Push the red, push the green. Hear a motor starting up somewhere. Oh, okay. Pull the lever. Kerchunk, loud windy whine. Yellow light is glowing on the console. Turn the knob. Oh god. D. Fuck. Take a closer look. Huge black skull scrawled on July 22nd, 1917. What happened on July 22nd, 1917? Something around here seems pretty fishy, and it's these two moist fellas standing between you and that abandoned hat over there. Not wanting to get any closer to them, you choose to investigate as squint at them from a short distance away, which is probably for the best, as it might be bad for your mental state to see them in too much detail. These humanoid creatures are between 5 and 6 feet tall, hard to judge because of their hunched over posture, and covered with scales that glisten sickly in the dim light. Though you can't tell if this is a natural luster or due to being covered with oily sewer filth. More notable, of course, is the fact that they have huge fish heads. Sorry if I buried the lead there, but, you know, saving the dramatic part for last and all. Their huge, bulging round eyes glare at you out of the darkness, faintly luminous like radium watchdials. And they hiss and glurble at you between rows of pointed, shark-like teeth. Gill slits on the sides of their heads open and close like thin, wet mouths gasping for air, or whispering terrible secrets, whichever seems more likely to you. Gross. Appears that they're very displeased to see you, but are smart enough to hold off attacking until they've judged how much of a threat you are. Hold on, I'll be back. Let me look at the other stuff. Hey, there's some water in here. Let's fish, baby. Come on. A handful of clean water. Let's go. Cure an ally who's on fire. Wow. Let's search the wreckage. Nothing. Ew. Nasty old leftovers. Reduce an enemy's muscle mysticality and moxie by 3. Ugh. Oh, July 22nd, 1917. You did find something interesting. Top story from that date is Ocean City's comptroller's passing of an overly complicated sidewalk right-of-way policy that outlawed street-side newspaper vending machines and limited the maximum allowed width of newsstands to 4 feet. The story continues to say that watchful eye management raised concerns about loss of revenue, and the comptroller made a vague promise to divert city funds to make up for any future shortfall. Looks like it worked out great. Tragic accident certain to have no consequences. Tragedy occurred yesterday evening when Hiram O'Crullins, owner of the first mass-produced commercial automobile registered in the state, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker. This is where, what was her name? Lydia? A person standing on the side of the road attempting to solicit transportation from passing motorists. Fortunately for Mr. Crullins, the notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the places of their demise in murderous, phantasmagoric rage has been rejected by modern science as rather unlikely, wouldn't you say? Yeah, sure. Pretty unlikely. However, can't believe I have to tell you this, but it is against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired. I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe. And if I see your face in here again, I will both give you the axe and set you on fire. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. P.S. How did you even lift it? You must have had, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable! You make a mental note never to pick a fight with this Carver person. Thin 3-ring binder. Pneumatic tube system operating manual. Reference manual for a citywide network of pneumatic tubes. Looks like the eye had some state-of-the-art delivery infrastructure. Huh. Pour it in a cup. Nasty old coffee. Increases max AP by 1. Ooh. Well, for a little bit. Government corruption at an all-time high. The government has once again slashed fundings to city services and social programs, citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures or explaining where the funds have been reallocated to. Additionally, anonymous sources report it cuts off abruptly, maybe as a result of the pink slip next to the typewriter. What's it say? Curtis, if I've told you once, I've told you 100 times. Not enough people buy the paper anymore to keep the lights on in this joint. Electricity is expensive because it is a very recent innovation. As such, fully half of your salary is paid by the government subsidies. This is to say that the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. We go way back, buddy. But you've given me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram. Oof. Whistleblowers always get punished. Robson, first Hinden, then Carver, who's next? Venable says if Burgess comes for him, he's gonna karate chop his desk in half. Well, sincerely Curtis. P.S. What's a karate? Well, he did it. He fucking did it. Venable made good on his threat. Hey, it's one of those new Arcane Press news feed things. High tech. Gaze. Charles Lindbergh cooks stew. Onlookers report it smells like it might be beef or maybe lamb. Babe Ruth gets haircut. Barbara says you'd think he could have left a better tip. Today's winning racehorses. Gristler's mother. Too much corn and howitzer jacket. Band dances. Huh. Half-finished letter. Reginald, I think Burgess is on to us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing this out as a letter instead of just talking to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Ah, crap. Here comes Burgess with a pink slip. Sincerely, oof. Doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before they could type their name. Under the water cooler. Yeah, we've been there. Hinden, I'm not paying you to publish cockamamie conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean out your desk and hit the road. Do you like the word cockamamie that I used up there? It's a slang term I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's really gonna catch on. It did. Reporter's cufflinks. Huh. Ooh, and I get mysticality from it. Well, gotta fight. 3 damage. Kill him. Nice. Pow. Ouch. Rude. Thanks, Dream. Goodbye. So much for those things that you'd rather not think about any further. Very old manhole cover. Ominous, vaguely Persian-shaped stain on the ground. Yikes. Got him. Terribly cursed fedora. Nothing good can come from this. I mean, I gotta, right? Oh, hell yeah. I look baller, dude. Underground press, literally. There's still a newspaper left in it. Read it. More of a manifesto, specifically calling out the government's suppression of the local newspaper and the importance of a free press. There's also an amusing but puzzling cartoon about a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at a cat's head, which the cat didn't seem to mind. Consult the manual. Push the green power on. Okay, green, lever. If red is on, set it to A. If blue is on, set it to E. If green is on, set it to D. Okay. Red A, blue E, green D. Red A, blue E, green D. Green, on, lever. Yellow light, turn the knob. It says yellow, though. It's yellow, though. Fuck it, dude. A? Damn it. E, D. The right color isn't even here, though. So confused. C. Oh. Well. Huh? Okay, well, it sucked something up. Huh? You won't be needing that pneumatic tube system operation manual after all, and return it to the desk you grabbed it from. What did it do? Oh, maybe I could have done that when the fish people were there. Post-production Lee here. I forgot to hit record for it, but I've redone this part of the game too, and you can in fact just suck up the fish guys with the machine and avoid fighting them entirely. So that's pretty neat. Damn. That sucks. Oh, it just occurred to me that that one poster was saying like, oh, you don't have to fight. Like, fighting is not necessary. That means, like, for this game. Oh, hey. What's up? You must be Charles Wallace. I'm Lee. That I am. Pleased to meet you, Lee. What do you do around here? Oh, your general handyman sort of stuff. I keep the lights on and the water running. Built the detectatron and the uncursing machine, too. Wow, that's some real high-tech wizardry. It's nothing, really. Well, let me ask you something. Anything I can help you with? What's this about an uncursing machine? Oh, I only built the thing. I can't begin to tell you how it works. The innards are all wired up to a little porcelain cat figure that Murray found somewhere. Well, that's weird. In a real traditional sense, Yeah. And nothing else, I guess. I found a hat. I guess it's the one you meant. Doesn't look unusual, although, well, it does creep me out a bit. Can't really put my finger on why. I know what you mean. Feels like how you have a headache, except you don't actually. More like a feeling of dread. Like something terrible is about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet. Well, that definitely is not related to the fact that I need you to take that hat and go sit in the machine over there. Why? That's our uncursing machine. Gotta get the curse off that hat, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, it makes sense. But, what? Can't we just put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved? Because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together, you'll lift the curse from the hat and transform it into a sort of allegorical dream space that the machine can transfix. What? Sorry, I know it's a lot. Let me rephrase. The uncursing machine uses your subconscious mind to drive a wedge between an item and its curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to psychically project into it to try and resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of its existence. That's where things can get a little weird. Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you'll just have to give it a try to understand. Okay. Fuck it, dude. Let's do it. Let's uncurse this terribly cursed fedora. No sooner have you sat down on the machine with a hiss positively whiffs the fedora straight up into the dome. The hat rattles around in there angrily like a snake in a cement mixer, and after a good loud minute, flops limp and wet into your lap. Whatever ominous energy once possessed the terribly cursed hat is gone. It is now simply a terrible hat. But the curse itself still lives, transfixed as a dreamlike construct within the machine. How do I get rid of it? See, curses are like energy, Lee. They can't be created or destroyed, only, changed. Can't remember who said that. Isaac Newman? Newton? Newman, yeah. That machine knows how to take a curse from one object and put it on itself, but as for how you change a curse? Well, I don't know. It's some higher consciousness, spiritualist stuff. Don't know much about that. I'm more of a Newman sort of guy. The fedora's curse bounces around the innards of this machine, daring you to come project your consciousness inside it. Yeah, sure, I'll do it.